Hey guys, it's Austin.
And I'm Matt. What's up?
Yo, today we're gonna talk about the book that got us into reading.
Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist.
The
And you're
Alchemist!
blocking my face.
Ugh, I think it looks better that way.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I'll
Alright.
remember that.
Alright, so The Alchemist is about this kid named Santiago who's a shepherd, right? And he has a dream of finding his treasure, right? And is in like the pyramids of Egypt, right? But his ass is in Spain. He's like, how am I ever gonna get to Egypt to find my treasure?
So he does what any other smart person would do: sell half your flock to a person that may or may not exist,
Mhm.
and use that money to get a boat.
Oh, he also went to the fortune teller lady.
That he did.
Yeah, that he
Who
did.
he must split his fortune with if he finds it.
Exactly. So this book is basically all about finding your personal legacy, like your purpose in life, like what you
Personal legend.
personal legend. Yeah, exactly. Finding what you want in life. And actually, in the back of this, I don't know if you guys can read it, but it says, it says to realize one's destiny is a person's only obligation. So that's basically your only thing in life, man. Like, just find out what you want to do and go do it.
To be completely honest, that's one of the main points I pulled from that book.
Yeah, I know, right? It's such a good point too. And let's see. Oh, there's one quote. My favorite quote ever is when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it.
It's a good one, too.
Yeah. So if any of you guys are struggling with something and you want to do it, like go out there, try to do it, and like other people might help you. You never know.
And if you're still having trouble with that, we seriously recommend that you read The Alchemist. It's what
Yes.
got us started. I read the book
Mm-hmm.
2, 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and since then I've read it about 6 or 7 times.
Yeah. I don't know if you already said it, but it's by
Paulo Coelho.
Paulo Coelho. That's an interesting name. He's Spanish, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Sure as
I don't
hell.
know.
He's
I
not.
don't. I don't look up authors' nationalities.
We
It's not a
know he's
hobby of
not
mine.
Canadian. That's for sure.
He might be. Might be French Canadian. Might just be his name.
Just might be. It might be. It's a family name.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's been passed down through. They came from Spain to Canada.
All right. Now we're just giving them false information. All right.
Please
And then
disregard the last 30 seconds of this video. Nothing was true, and we disclaim everything.
yes, we take no ownership in what he just said. Not what he just said. What he said before what he just said. But going back to the book. So Santiago is a shepherd, right? And he wants to go see the world. And he talks in the beginning of the book. He talks about his sheep, right? Like he's always like hanging with his sheep because that's what shepherds do, right? And he actually makes a remark that the sheep are like people, in that they just follow him because they like he brings them food and leads them to water, right? Because that's what shepherds do. So the sheep, they just go with it. They don't really have any goals of their own. They just survive, basically.
Like 98% of the populace.
Exactly. Like most people just survive. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but like, most people just follow the herd. They're not, like Santiago, who's a shepherd who like basically runs the herd. You know what I'm saying? Like without Santiago, the sheep wouldn't have
They're,
food or water.
and they'd be eaten by the wolves. He
Exactly.
mentions that too.
Exactly.
He keeps the sheep around for protection,
Mhm.
and uh, the sheep rely on him
Mm.
for food and water. It's a
Exactly.
win-win scenario.
Exactly. If you even want to go further, like you can even say it's kind of like cattle's, like how like you feed them food, feed them water, they get like a somewhat, pretty decent life free of like predators. But like, once you're at like your prime, cut you down, make you my dinner. So it's
Feed
like,
my family.
yeah, so exactly. It's like, hey, I'll give you, this nice life. You don't have to worry about predators. It'd be all cool until the day I get hungry and I need to eat your ass.
That's probably the bluntest way that life has ever been put. We're all
Exactly.
cattle, and somebody somewhere has the bolt gun.
Someone else. That's so fucked up.
Yep. It's
Um.
probably the
Mhm.
it's probably up there as one of the most screwed up videos we've ever talked about.
Yeah, definitely,
Even though it's only number 3.
definitely. Another point. Let's see. Oh, Santiago goes through the desert. That's a big one because the desert, I think, represents like life's hardship, like life's challenges. Like he has to navigate through the desert with like other guys, to get to the like the town they have to go to so he can reach the pyramids of Egypt, right? And while he's there, he meets the alchemist, right? Like his main intention was just to get to the pyramids. Like he never sought out the alchemist; he just happened that way. And I think the alchemist in the book represents like how people can transform. Because like what alchemy is like the like bunch of dudes trying to find ways to turn like
Something into something else.
yeah, exactly. Try to turn something into like gold, which is more desirable, right? So when you think about it, it makes complete sense that he meets the alchemist because Santiago is going from like a shepherd boy to like someone finding his dreams and fortunes. He's basically, being transmuted. Like he's being changed from one substance to another.
And to go back to what you said, to realize one's destiny is one's only obligation.
Mhm.
Uh, that's essentially, when you boil this book down, that's the main point. Santiago goes from being a shepherd in Spain to finding treasure at the pyramids of Egypt. But to get there, he had to give up everything. The girl he loved, the sheep. He had to give everything up to find what he really wanted. He even left the other girl who he knew was the love of his life and his soulmate. He left her in the desert to go get his treasure and go back to Spain.
Right, right. Because the treasure was like what his heart wanted. Like, even though he loved the girl, is like, which one is more important? When he's on his deathbed, which is gonna regret more, getting the girl, like the one girl, or doing what he was set out to supposed to do. I think the latter one is more important in my opinion, man. Like,
Achieve your personal legend at all costs. Everything else will fall into place. I
exactly,
learned that through this book as well.
exactly. It's a great, great read. Highly recommend you guys check it out.
Funny story about this, actually. I
Hmm.
love this book so much that I actually took it
You
from
took it.
I took it from my high school.
You stole it.
No, I asked if I could have it,
Mhm.
and because I loved the book that much, and my teacher said that it was fine, that I could take it.
Yeah, that is a pretty funny story. Actually, like, I never read the book in school. I only read it through your copy, actually.
Good.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
recommended it,
yeah. And then I went out got my own copy, which
and
is,
now
mm,
stack about
mm,
25 books high.
yeah, those are all my books. Doko, I like materialistic things,
Oh,
but you know what I'm a lot more proud of?
that hat?
Yes, I'm a lot more proud of trap. What, you thought I was gonna say knowledge? No, fuck that. No, I was kidding.
You just pissed some people off.
All right, so yeah, I think we're done here. I think we said
Yeah.
everything we wanted to say.
We hope you enjoyed this book review, and comment on our videos what book you'd like us to do next, and we'll
Hmm.
take it into consideration and see what we can do.
And if you guys really want to show your support, please like and subscribe to Ambitious Savants. It means a lot to us because we're trying to grow and expand.
We also have Instagram, Facebook, and your Snapchat, right?
Yeah,
We
my
can put that in the description of this video.
yeah, I'm so bad. I forgot the name of my Snapchat, but I'll put it in the description, or I'll probably post it somewhere on Instagram. You guys can just go and find that. All right, well, thanks, guys.
All right, see you later, YouTube.
Peace.